Now you have a chance to vote on the hottest Latin American company of the year. And to explain to us what this is about, how it's going to work and all that, let me introduce Marin Lau. She's the Senior Vice President of IMS.
Bueno, buenas tardes, good afternoon. Briefly, a little bit about IMS. We are a media and marketing company that partners with fast-growing companies, fast-moving businesses, looking to grow within Latin America or expand into the region. We were founded in 2005 by Gaston Taratuta. Gaston, where are you? Raise your hand. I know he's over here somewhere. And today we are nearly 200 employees across 7 offices in 7 countries. We work with a number of partners, a number of agencies, many of whom are here in the room today, as well as partners including Netflix, today the largest online display advertiser in Latin America. We work with Twitter as their advertising sales partner throughout Latin America. Waze's partner in LatAm. We recently had their clinic out there today, a social GPS company just bought by Google. And as some of you may know, Spotify. Spotify actually just launched in Argentina this past Tuesday. So why the Media Accelerator Programme? We have been partnering with the Festival of Media to bring this program to Latin America over the past 3 years. Currently in its 3rd year, we believe in innovation. So this program, what it does is it really promotes innovation within the Latin American landscape. We look for small companies involved in the media space, the media ecosystem, that are currently operational and that have been founded within the past 2 years. Our contest has continued to grow year over year, and we are delighted to say that this year we had an incredible 28 finalists from more than 7 countries across Latin America. So this for us is a very important program. Our finalists today, 3 finalists that will be taking the stage very shortly, really represent a number of media trends that we're seeing, trends that are sustainable, trends that are dynamic, mobile, digital, applications, real-time marketing. And within Latin America, I don't think that we need to talk about many statistics. We all know that for social, 5 out of the 10 countries in Latin America that are most social, most socially engaged are within Latin America. I think we all know that mobile has one of the highest penetrations of mobile users in Latin America than anywhere in the world. And of course, digital overall is growing at a rapid double-digit pace versus very low single digits in many other mature markets in the world. And so we're delighted to see that many of our applicants, and indeed the finalists that we'll see today, are representing these trends. They've incorporated and they've come up with new business models to share with us. Now, on behalf of IMS, we want to leave you with this message, and that is, as renowned management guru Peter Drucker mentioned, the best way to predict the future is to create it. We are all here today, a number of leading executives, a number of leading decision makers in Latin America, and what we would ask you today, not just with your vote, not just in listening to these finalists, but in reaching out to them, in providing your feedback, your insights on how they can improve and how they can come up with an even better business, on how you may be able to associate with them, help them, support them, is to really reach into Latin America and to support companies that are trying to cross borders, that are trying to cross frontiers, that are perhaps trying to be the next Netflix, Twitter, Waze, or Spotify. And while we may not always know what the future may hold, we can certainly together create an active role in informing that future. And so I'd now like to discuss how we're going to go about doing this for the M.A.P in particular. We have 3 finalists that will be presenting their businesses in 5 minutes. And the ballots are on the chairs. I think everyone has a ballot. So after you've listened to the 3 finalists, please make your decision, take your vote, turn in your ballot at the door when you leave, and the winner of M.A.P's Hot Company of the Year will be announced tomorrow as part of the Gala Awards. Okay. Everybody have their ballots? And so without further ado, I'd like to introduce Appetite, Flowix, and Alfred, beginning with, from Colombia, Jorge Torres from Alfred.
Hello. I'd like to start with a story. 2 years ago, we started a CRM business in Colombia, and we do quite well. So we decided to expand, and we went to Australia. Trying to sell a Colombian CRM to the Aussies, it's very fucking difficult. So we were there in Irish pub trying to figure out how to solve our problems, like people do in a pub. And we realized that what we learned from our CRM business is that companies really need to understand their customers to deliver better value. And we realized that the bar we were at was really empty. That bar owner needed more customers, but more than that, he needed to understand his current customers and have them return more frequently. He needed a loyalty program. The problem is that loyalty programs can be really expensive for the small and medium-sized enterprise. First, you need to hire a marketing person to teach you how to do it, and you guys are not really inexpensive. Second, you need to print marketing material, loyalty cards, and all sorts of stuff to actually maintain it. And all of this is useless if you don't have the technology to keep track of it, so that you can gather information about your customers, understand them, and therefore deliver value. We thought, how do we make what the big guys do, that they do very well when they create loyalty, and turn that so that any company can customize and use to increase their sales? So we decided to create Alfred. Alfred allows any company to create their own loyalty program in less than 10 minutes. And the way that has been defined is that we automate all of those things that you really have to do to increase the chances of your customers returning. The more your customers buy from you, the better benefits they get, increasing the chances of return. And we have the systems in place so that they're always aware of their benefits. Alfred is not only really amazing, powerful, customizable, but very simple. It takes 3 simple steps for you to do it. First, you register your company. Second, you customize your loyalty program. And third, well, there's no third. You can start right then. You can start rewarding your customers and have them return more frequently. Understand about them so that you can actually deliver better value. So how much does this cost? 10 cents per loyalty transaction. To give you a real example, that bar I was talking to you about, they pay us around $150 every month, and they're really happy. Marketers, the market and the opportunity is huge. If you partner with us, and you may know this, in Latin America, more than 90% of the businesses are small and medium-sized enterprises. And even though we target small and medium-sized enterprises in Colombia, and of course we plan that to expand for the rest of Latin America, big companies and big names like Dunkin' Donuts are already using our loyalty system to run it. So if you are a marketing person or a business owner, and you would like to understand your customers so that you can actually improve on the things that you do very well and correct the things that you're not doing so well, well, Alfred is the people you should be talking to. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias, Jorge. Next up, we have from Chile, a Venezolano, Benjamin Blanc from Appetite Plus.
Hi, my name is Benjamin Blanc. I'm a Venezuelan engineer and the founder and CEO of Appetite Plus. A few years ago, I bought my first smartphone, and I wanted to have the best selection of applications. But wow, there was a lot of applications to choose for. And I began my research, and I saw that today there's more than 2 million applications, and each day there's 1,000 new ones. And 50% of the downloads are through word of mouth. And there's no efficient way of doing that. And I didn't want to ask all of my friends for a recommendation of application. That's why we created Appetite Plus. When you first download Appetite Plus, we recognize all the applications you have on your device and create you a beautiful profile and allow your friends and other connections to see which applications you have on your phone and which are your favorite ones. Then we allow you to suggest applications to other friends using the different social networks. You can suggest by Facebook, Twitter, and other social, and on Appetite Plus also. And we make personal app recommendations. We're gathering a lot of super interesting data, like which are your applications, what are your favorite one, which are the applications of your friends and their favorite one, your interests, your profession, and with all that, we target applications to each user. And this is not just a thought. We already have an application on the market, and we have been 5 months on the market. We have over 30,000 downloads, 17.5% of recurring users, and a monthly growth of 22%. And the most interesting number is that 43% of the people that actually entered to see a friend's profile download an application. That was a huge validation for us, and that was our first validation. By mid-October, we're going to do our next big release, and it's going to, we want to prove our next hypothesis, that people are going to want to suggest applications to other friends. And by mid-December, we want to prove our third hypothesis, that if we incentivize people to having the best selection of applications, we're going to have the best content in the market, and we're going to have to generate a lot of downloads. And well, this is a huge market. The smartphone industry have over 1 billion users, and the Android and iPhone is 75% of that, and we're targeting 7.5 million users in 5 years. And we have a pretty straightforward monetization path. People come to us to buy applications, and we get 7% referral fee for every lead we generate to the different kind of app stores. And then we do advertising. We can do advertising of applications without the user acknowledge, because we are an app that recommends apps. And well, we have 2 ways of doing advertising. Sponsor app, that we put you in privileged places around the application, and personal app recommendations with all the data we're gathering. And well, the app discovery problem is a huge problem, and it's getting bigger every day. That's why there's a lot of people trying to approach the market in different ways, and we separate it in 2 main categories: the recommendation accuracy and the social component, and we are in the top right corner of that. And well, we're a small team, but we are the right team to do it. We're totally dedicated to Appetite Plus, and well, my background is I'm a data mining expert, and also I'm an expert in algorithms. My CTO, Elias Naum, he's an expert. He's a 4-time entrepreneur, and he already have a profitable startup in Venezuela called Ticketmundo.com. Gabriel Delgado is an iOS developer. He's already make mobile applications for the big banks in Venezuela. And Rafael Serrano is a rockstar designer, and we also have an incredible advisor board. Kenneth Landau, president of Mailboxes, etc., Latin America. He's helping us in all the documents to hire new people and all the establishing of the company. Luis Miguel Molina, founder of tucarro.com, sold to Mercado Libre. He's expert in exit strategies. Mario Davila is an expert, he's the VP of Mercado Libre and expert on strategies. And my brother Andres Blanc, who is an expert in social networks and already made it in the US. And well, we're looking for $350K through convertible notes, and yes, we're a Delaware C corporation. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the presentation.
And our final presenter today from Argentina, Gabriel Baños de Floex.
Well, hello, good afternoon. I'm Gabriel Baños from Flowix. I'm the CEO and co-founder. We basically curate, moderate, and display social content on any digital environment to drive engagement. We launched last year, and we are already now the first and only Twitter-certified product in Latin America to do public display of tweets. And we built a big data processing platform, which basically filters and curates all social media content in real time, looking for the most relevant pieces of social media for TV, events, brands, and online media. We got a set of widgets which connect to different social data feeds that allows us to enable engaging social experiences that can be deployed on any digital environment. So how is it that Flowix works? Today we are connecting to the Twitter Firehouse. We are able to capture and filter tweets in many different ways, by hashtags, retweets, verified accounts, by the length of the tweet, etc. We have a curation engine which looks for the most relevant pieces of content, and we are able to display that through a very complete set of visualization widgets and integrations available for digital media, to do in-venue display at outdoors events, and also to do on-air integration at TV. We got a visualization platform with a catalog of widgets which includes hashtag battles, Twitter polls, tweet counters, rankings, flock to unlock experiences, tweet sticker for pre-moderated tweets. We can display tweets walls, picture walls. We can do curation for top tweets for a TV show, for example. We got trim up leaderboards. And which are the use cases for Flowix? We are working really hard in the social TV arena, basically helping TV networks and producers to build social hubs for their shows on their digital properties, doing on-air integrations. We can work in-venue for live concerts, for sports events, at brands exhibitions, and we can work for digital media, building social hubs and social data visualization. So let's see how Flowix works on the social TV space. Well, we all been hearing about the power of social TV. So basically, Flowix allows producers and TV networks to unlock the power of social TV in two different ways, by building different integrations for their digital properties, and also putting tweets and building interactions on TV live on air. So this will be an example of a social hub powered by Flowix. Where a social hub, it's a space where you can gather all what people are saying about your TV show on your digital property. It's a way to engage your audience in real time, 24/7. This kind of website could be built in just 1 hour using our platform. We can deploy different sets of widgets with the interaction from your audience with your TV show as a way to increase engagement with your brand. We can also work doing on-air integrations. So we got solutions like, for example, Twitter polls. If you want to throw a voting system on TV, doing it live, you can do it with our tool. This is an example of something we did with ESPN in Brazil for the Champions League finals. You can display tweets counters in real time on TV, and you can display curated tweets on TV also. All these experiences are aimed to improve the way that you are engaging your audience from your TV show while you are going live. We can also do big screens display with Flowix. As in this case, this is something we did last year for the Larry King show here in the US. So all these visualizations can be built really easily with Flowix. It's just a matter of configuration. We can do in-venue. So another way to engage your audience when you're doing an in-venue display, like for example at brands exhibitions, at live concerts, like Rock in Rio last week that we worked for, at stadium for sports events. And for online media, we can also work for news media outlets, building, for example, election dashboards, doing coverage for breaking news, or analyzing the social reactions on Twitter or social media to a specific news. And finally, which are the benefits of using Flowix? Basically, we help brands to engage their audience.
Gracias, Gabriel. There's the 5-minute gong. So 3 fantastic finalists. You have your ballots. You can turn them in at the door. And again, on behalf of IMS, we encourage you all, us all, to cultivate innovation, to drive innovation within the region. And the people in this room are those who can best do so. Please provide your insights, provide them with your feedback, listen to them, and give them opportunities, because this is how we collectively drive the media industry in Latin America. Thank you.
Thank you, Myron. Thank you very much.